Hey everyone, it's Niall and Tomas, and we are back with another reaction video for Eurovision 2024. And right now we are going to react to Georgia's entry for Eurovision, and it is Firefighter by Nutsa Buzaladze. I am terribly sorry if I butchered that name. Please let us know in the comments how you pronounce it if I didn't do it correctly. But we are very excited to see what Georgia has to offer, so let's get into it.
I see it in the air, I see it in the air.
I'm just watching you go like, trying to see.
I'm running through the sunshine.
Very dramatic start.
Like a firefighter. Put out the fire, put out the fire. That we're building empires just to watch them burn. My heart spits louder, I'm running like tiger. No fear.
We can confirm that the lyrics make sense this year.
The ceiling is falling, the windows are burning, getting harder to breathe. Can you hear me calling? I see ashes falling. I'm down on my knees, but I will save this love. I see it in the air, I see it in the air. I'm rising from the
I also like that we're getting a full-on choreo in this music video.
Yes.
You know that I'll be there. I'm running through the ashes like a firefighter. Put out the fire, put out the fire, put out the fire.
I feel like
break.
the choreo should be a little bit more dramatic here.
I don't know. I quite like it.
Come dance with that thunder, 'cause love makes us stronger. We're not here forever, so can we save this love? From lovers to fire, so why do we do this? We meant to rise higher and higher and higher.
Oh, it's raining. This is very
is.
dramatic now.
Another strong vocal again.
See ashes falling, falling, falling. I see it in the air, I see it in the air. I'm rising from the ashes like a phoenix, yeah. You know that I'll be there, you know I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there. I see it in the air, I see it in the air. We're rising from the ashes like a phoenix, yeah. You know that I'll be there, you know that I'll be there. We're rising from the ashes like a firefighter. I see it in the air, I see it in the air. We're rising from the ashes like a phoenix, yeah. You know we'll be there.
I thought she was doing some Wonder Woman cosplay there.
Yeah. Oh, comes to a very sudden end.
Oh, okay, thanks, Nutsa. And that was Firefighter. Thomas, let's start with you. What do you think?
I really quite like this one, actually. I didn't expect a lot of, I don't know how to say it. I didn't expect something this good from Georgia. Is that mean to say? I feel like we haven't really gotten, or at least for me personally, Georgia's entries haven't really clicked for me in the past always.
Yeah.
There's been a couple that I really liked. For me, their best entry is still their first ever entry, which was in 2007, which I still think to this day is one of my favorite Eurovision songs ever. But this is really good. I like that we are basically getting a staging here in this music video.
Yeah.
This is a full-on staging. There's choreo from start to finish that they can just sort of copy-paste in Malmö. I think for me personally, I think the choreo looked really good. I think it was strong. I think it was original, as far as it can be original, to have a dance break. I think at least studio cut, her vocal is very, very good, like very strong vocal. So if she can deliver live, that's another huge plus. So I'm expecting a lot from this staging wise. I'm gonna need loads of choreo. I'm gonna need fire. I'm gonna need fireworks. I'm gonna need them to go all out. for this staging, and then that is going to be one epic performance, I think. Song-wise, as a studio cut without seeing the choreo, so if I just listen to it, because I have listened to the song before, it's not 100% my cup of tea. Like, I wouldn't necessarily listen to it outside of outside of the Eurovision bubble. But again, that's where staging is so important, because it just elevates the song so much. So if the staging is good enough, I think we could see this in the final. I don't think it's in any danger of not qualifying. At least not from my point of view. I see you disagree. You're sort of you don't really know.
I'm not sure. Is it a nice song? Yes. Is it a good song? Yes. Is her song really? Is her voice good? Yes. I do actually really like her voice. The song just feels a little bit pop music by numbers. A little bit. It does seem a little bit generic to me. That doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. I feel like I'm left wanting a little bit more listening to this song. I think at one point I said there was a very powerful chorus, and I just was like, the choreo needs to be more dramatic here, because it just felt very like there was this really powerful music, and it just felt like a little bit of like pointing and quite a sort of gentle choreo. There just seems to be a bit of a mismatch for me. I do like the song. I do like listening to the song. I don't know. I just want a little bit more, but I'll need to wait to see it live. I think once we see it live in the arena, we'll have a better idea of whether or not it will qualify. I would love to see Georgia qualify. I do think they really kind of deserved it last year with Fever. I think that was a really good song. And obviously they are chasing a qualification, because it has been a little bit of a while. Was it 2015 the last time, or with Warrior?
No, I don't think it was that. No, didn't they qualify with that sort of like a trippy dance track that they had? Let's see, Wikipedia.
Okay, they qualified in 2016 as well. So it would be their first qualification since 2016.
Which one was that? 2016?
Midnight Gold.
Yeah, that was one. Oh, I actually really like that one.
I
really like that entry, and I really like that staging.
Yeah, I don't really remember it. I might need to rewatch 2016, but I really remember one of my favorite Eurovision songs is actually Warrior in 2015. I think that was a great song. But obviously, if 2016 being the last qualification, they're going to be hungry for it by now, and you can see that there's been a little bit of a change in the songs that they're presenting. From Circus Marcus to now we're seeing Eru and Nutsa. I think we are getting a little bit more credible songs. I did enjoy Circus Marcus. I'm not going to deny that.
I like that one as well.
But I didn't think at any point that was going to qualify. But yeah, I would like to see this qualify. There's a question mark on it for me at the moment. I need to do a full ranking of its semi to sort of really figure out where it sits for me. I'm not sure. But it's a solid entry, solid song.
Yeah.
One that I think I'll enjoy watching, but I want more.
I mean, they do have Armenia in the second semifinal with them. So that is, no tea, no shade, that is a guaranteed 12 for them, I think. We know that Armenia tends to vote for Georgia. So they have an advantage there. I feel like I had Georgia down as like a borderline qualifier, but seeing the music video and seeing sort of the direction that they're going in, and I think that we can pretty much expect something similar on stage. Like I said, we do have the full-on choreo in the music video, so why wouldn't you use that choreo on stage?
Yeah,
seems only natural. I think with a lot of fireworks and stuff like that, if they really amp up the energy, I don't really see it struggling that much. But then again, for the gazillionth time, we do have two very strong semis. So we're going to have some upsets. And we have seen where fan favorites, where everybody sort of agrees like, oh, this is so good, this is going to qualify, and then they don't. So we're going to have upsets this year as well. Georgia might creep in and kick out another country that we're all fond of, that we are like another entry at least that we're all fond of. So there's really no telling anymore. I feel like we keep saying the same thing in every single video.
But it's true. It's such an open race this year that I could see anything happening, and that is fun because I don't feel like it's a 2-horse race necessarily like last year. But it's a little bit stressful because I want to sort of know what happens, and we've got another 2 months to wait. But we will see what happens, of course. In Mammal, we will be patient. Have you got any other thoughts on this, Thomas, before I get Georgians up in the comments hating on me?
You probably will. No, not really. Like I said, I just think it's a very solid entry and probably their strongest in a while. So I just wish them good luck. I do hope that they can qualify because, like you said, I didn't actually realize that it was 2016 the last time, because when you said 2015, at first I was like, no, they qualified. A couple of times after that, apparently they didn't. It was just that one time in 2016, and that was it. So last year, I mean, I genuinely really like that song, even though the lyrics didn't make any sense. I like that song. I really like that staging. I don't really understand why people dislike that staging. I think there was a bit of there's loads of comments on the staging from last year. I don't really get that. I thought that it looked very appealing. So I'm still baffled myself as to why that didn't qualify. So I'm hoping for them that they can break the curse and go to the final once more.
Well, as we said, we'll need to see what happens, and I do hope we get a really good live show from them because this deserves one. I think this song. Yeah. We will leave that there. That was Georgia's entry, Firefighter. You can keep up to date here on YouTube. Please do like, subscribe, press the bell, leave a comment, and keep up to date with all of our reviews. You can also keep up to date on Twitter and Instagram. We're at niallpoints blog, and the website is niallpoints.com, and you can keep up to date there as well. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at niallpoints.
And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Paidatom Erihia.
And we will see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.